about is actually some fairly sophisticated stuff. Can I get a sense, like maybe you could all raise your hands for me, if you feel like you are intermediate level SEO knowledge or higher, intermediate level or higher. Okay, this is going to be really good. For everyone who raised their hand, I think that it can be frustrating to go to a lot of SEO presentations because there's not a lot of new information and data. However, for those of you who didn't raise your hands, who feel like maybe you're more in a beginner stage, I have done a couple of things. One of the things I did, since we're going to be talking about a lot of statistical analysis and analysis of SEO, is to make, just when I got here, I realized that it might not be easy. So you can go to that URL and get access to all of the data, the raw information, and the posts that I'm talking about, so that you can dive through at your own speed in case I go too quickly for you. So I do have a bunch of stuff I want to get through, and basically the idea behind this is that there are a bunch of ways that we normally do SEO or learn about SEO, right? One of them is to test. We try different things out. We see if they work on our pages or not. We also get information directly from the search engines, right? So Google and Yahoo and Bing, well now it's just Google and Bing, will have representatives, they'll have guides right on their website that'll tell us things about what's going on in the search engines. And then there's different things that we can do. We can do like random tests on tiny little websites. We can also infer things from changes that we make. But we like to do at SEOmoz something called correlation analysis. So this is like when you say, I wonder whether, let's say, living near a power plant causes cancer, right? And so what you'll do is you'll take a large sample set of people, because you want to have a low margin of error, and you'll kind of track, you know, okay, here's people who do live there, and here's people who don't, here's how long they've lived here, let's look at the instances of cancer, right, those kinds of things. And you can do exactly the same thing with the search results. But correlation is not necessarily causation, right? So as you can see, I've illustrated here that the more I wear suits, the more I seem to speak on panels. Today, no panel, and as you can see, I have jeans, right? So clearly works perfectly. So does it therefore follow that if I wear a suit, I must be speaking on a panel?